Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone watching. This is our Christmas special. Woo! Vincel, how are you doing today, buddy? How was your Christmas?
I am doing fantastic, although I must say I was broken today. It was a very busy Christmas. How about you?
Okay, tell me more.
Alright, so as you can imagine, first Christmas as a dad on my side.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I need more than congratulations, boss. I don't know how you do it with two. But yeah, so you can imagine, everybody wants a piece of the pie. Your side of the family wants.
Yeah, the first one is always tough. Everyone wants to be involved.
Yeah.
Meet the child and
Yeah, so meet the child, do this. So Christmas actually started on the 24th for me, again,
Okay.
to accommodate everyone. So 24th was with the in-laws, but the father side and his new family that side.
okay.
So pretty much the whole afternoon there. It was a good time, good food, obviously a bunch of toys for the little one. We're at that phase of our lives, we just kind of afterthoughts. The kids are the focus. If we get a pair of socks, we're lucky. So yeah, that was the 24th, 25th. Although shame, the little one did not have a good night on the 24th, the Tuesday.
All right.
When she was going to sleep, she does like this little thing while she rolls on her stomach, and then she kind of like bucks her head up, looks around, and then slam dunks it, and her dummy just happened to fall out of her mouth, and then like the hard lip side pointing up and just dead straight in the eye, but not like the eyelid or eyebrow, like the eye.
That's not good.
So that delayed bedtime by like an hour, because obviously now console her, and usually goes to bed at 7, got her down at like 9:30, so that was a lot of fun. So then obviously we were supposed to do before Christmas. I know you had some good times too, but then Christmas Day, that was then now, well, we had to stop off at my side of the family before they left to go to my brother's girlfriend's family in Hilton, or family or friends or something. Anyway, they got invited to Hilton with my brother and his missus and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I had to stop at their house first. Again, get the gifts for the little one. They actually got a fishing shirt from my dad, so that was nice. And then we had to go to my missus now, her mom's side. The whole day there, breakfast, lunch. Didn't eat dinner because, you eat so much damn food at lunch. You just bring it all home with you.
No,
and
that's true.
Snack on it later. So today I did nothing. I did washing. And nothing else. So nice and relaxed. And you? What did you get up to? How was your Christmas?
Well, before we go into me, your Christmas sounds like a busy one. Piece of advice: move to another country. You won't see any family over Christmas.
Wow. Calling some extreme measures there to get away from the family, but I guess whatever you need to do, eh?
Well, 2 Christmases ago, we had Justine's parents came over, which was very nice. Last Christmas, my parents were here. Well, my mom and my grandparents were here. And this Christmas, we didn't have any plans. Okay. But a friend, one of Scarlett's friends from school, her parents, invited us over for a Christmas lunch. But it was like a late lunch. It was going to be like 3 o'clock kind of thing. Okay. And they are from Romania. So they were going to make like traditional Romanian Christmas food. I didn't even know if there was such a thing. But they were going to do that. And then our kids and Justine got very sick.
Oh, no.
So throat infection, it seems to be the cause, with flu. So they had flu, and Justine lost her voice. And Emmett had a really bad temperature. Scarlett got a couple bad temperatures, nothing too bad. But yesterday, being Christmas, we had to take him to the emergency doctor because nothing was open, no doctors, anything, and they gave him antibiotics. The reason we left it to yesterday is because on Monday he was getting better, so like he was being more cheerful. He didn't have any temperatures on Tuesday, the 24th, and then on Christmas he woke up, ran through, opened his presents, went back to sleep. As a 5-year-old on Christmas. So we were like, no, something's not right here. And then he had a really bad temperature. So we took him to the doctor, got him antibiotics, and we told the other people about this. I don't think he's contagious anymore, but anyway, they said, okay, well, we don't want our kids getting sick, rightfully so. So they pretty much cancelled. The problem was that they cancelled at 2 o'clock. So an hour. We didn't purchase anything for food. Okay, we didn't think about, because we thought we were going to go there. We had dessert. That was what we were going to bring. So I went out to look for anything that was open. Nothing was open because I went out at 2 o'clock. There were a few stores that were open in the morning, but most things, even like McDonald's, was closed. So I drove around town, couldn't find anything, came back home. We pretty much had to eat what was in the freezer, which was like chicken nuggets. So it was very sad. But we were together, which is the only blessing we could ask for. But we made up for it today. So today we had a big Christmas lunch. We got chicken, roast potatoes, everything you can imagine. So we had a nice big lunch. We had everyone around the table. Everyone was having conversations. We basically made up for yesterday. So it was actually quite a nice day today. On that, I want to show you what I got for Christmas.
Ooh.
I do have two things that I want to show you that I got.
You lead the way. You lead the way.
Okay. So the first one is something that I could probably do on stream. I haven't looked into it much, but it is
Escape Room Mars Edition.
Yeah, it's like an escape room where you've got different levels. You've got to basically crack a code, whatever, and get through the different levels to get the final. We did something similar. One second. There we go. So we had something similar that I've done before, which is a murder mystery. Okay, and you've got everything in here, like case files, incident reports, fire. It was a fire. There was a fire in Elderstein, and we have to figure out who set the fire. So there was like a burn report from the fire department. Then there's like a GPS tracker of the person's car and whatever. You have to go through all of this. The reason for that is that you could figure out that, he was driving at the time the fire started, so he could never have been across town. So the escape room is something similar to that. And then what I am going to hopefully get either a live stream, but I will get a full video, a time-lapse video, a YouTube video, a TikTok video, a short, everything is...
Oh, that looks sick.
It is a Kawasaki Ninja, and it's Lego Technic. So I will build it and record it.
Okay, that's genuine Lego.
It's genuine, yes, it's genuine.
I know, because...
And it changes gears. It changes gears and everything as well.
Oh, that is sick.
Yeah.
That is properly
So that
cool.
can go along with this bad boy.
Ooh, I was very close to getting myself one of those this Christmas.
So yeah, that's all the exciting things. What about you, if it's within reach?
I've got a couple things. A set of them are a very dad thing. It's when you know you're getting old. Because you start getting happy about getting tars. And,
Do you wear a tie for work?
yes, no, it's part of my uniform. Have to wear a tie.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, especially when it's like 36 degrees. But
I wear
needless to
this.
say, at least I got some fun ties. So the first tie, nice.
Very
black and white
nice.
design. I'll get out the way. Christmas tree.
Do the traditional put your hand behind it thing so it focuses on the tie.
A nice, simple
Nice.
green.
The tie? Yes, that's
Don't look at my face. I'm pretty enough as it is. And then a bit of a softer floral. Quite literally softer. God damn it. Focus.
very
But
nice.
yeah, like a bit of a softer. But yeah, because all my shirts are quite plain. Just because that's the easy ones to find. And I find it's a lot easier to have memorable ties. Receptionists and stuff always take note of it, believe it or not. So
Really?
they always, yeah, not always, because I have a couple other quite interesting ties. And it's always one of the things where they always stop you like, oh, you always have such nice ties and blah blah blah. And even if they don't remember my name, they at least remember I wear weird ties. So something. Then okay, this is something on myself, but something with the missus. So we like doing our Lego, but the botanicals. So we
Okay.
have the old. Oh, that's within reach. So I might as well show you. Ooh, delicate because pieces fall off. So I've got the orchid.
That's not new though. I saw that.
No, this isn't new.
Okay.
But this is just showing you how we're fans of the botanicals. Oh, please don't fall when I put you down. Ooh. Okay. So yeah. Then I saw on the Lego Instagram that they brought out a new botanical set.
Mm-hmm.
And one of it was a small orchid. I almost forgot the word. But it's only coming out in January. But now I was set on buying some sort of botanical either. So there are a couple options. Because Rachel likes pretty much any of them. So either there's like a rose cluster, a bouquet, a rose bouquet.
I've seen the bouquet, yeah.
Yeah, which is quite cool. There's another. I forget the name, but instead went with I think it's poinsettias, a Christmas style flower.
You've made it already.
Oh, Rachel made it already. Yeah, no, she
Jeez.
she opened it and immediately made it. Like,
Wow.
who
Okay.
cares about the baby? We were just gonna build Lego.
Okay, but also you could have filmed it and put it on the channel.
I mean, I wasn't gonna build it,
So
but yeah.
is that genuine Lego? Just because
That's genuine Lego. But why I joke about the genuine Lego is because my brother got me fake Lego. It's a little Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see that, don't look at me. I'm
Yes.
ugly. It's a little Darth Vader. Very fake Lego. Doesn't hold together well at all. I mean, it looks cool, but like, if you touch it, they come apart. And the brand, it's I don't even know if you can see this. Don't look at me again. Gift series. I think it's from some China mall shop. It says ages 14 plus. That little thing is 305 pieces. Believe it or
Really?
not. Yeah. 305. In this little...
I would say dip it in resin or something so it holds together.
No, I'll have to. Oh god.
That was the weirdest sneeze I've ever seen.
No, I didn't sneeze. It like builds up really hectically and then it just dies down.
No.
Pineapples. If you say pineapples, it goes away apparently. You can almost see my one eye's going red. It's because the orchid hasn't been cleaned ever, and I just moved it, and like all the dust just in my face.
Yeah, I would imagine it's quite hard to clean that Lego.
Yeah, because you're gonna pretty much have to take it apart, rinse it, or wipe it very delicately, and I just don't have the time for
Get
that.
one of those leaf blower things. Those small leaf blowers for a
Technically,
computer.
it's a laptop blower, yeah.
Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, laptop slash computer components.
I need to get one of those because my computer started to get dusty. So I need to get in and give it a clean.
Bloody dusty already, boss. You know what you need
It's
to get?
fully open. What do you talk? Of course, it's going to be dusty.
You know what you need to get?
Yes.
A air purifier. I have 2.
Okay. And what's that going to do?
Collects all the dust, or say 80% of the dust. Depends on your placement. And
A Dyson air purifier.
I mean, if you want to spoil yourself, yeah, Dyson, sure. But if you're more like me and you want to get a whole ecosystem, you got something like Xiaomi. So, as you already know,
Fanboy.
I wouldn't say I'm a bit of a fanboy because more if it's within my price range. Like if I could afford all Samsung stuff, I would. But the Xiaomi's pretty good, so I got the watch. I got the phone. At my mom's house, or where I used to stay, I had the Xiaomi router, a very good router. I've got 2 Xiaomi air purifiers, so one in our lounge and one in our bedroom with the baby. And I have a Xiaomi fan.
And you're going to buy the Xiaomi car.
I mean, imagine full circle. But they do the
And
next
then
thing
your fan starts talking to your car, and your air purifier knows when you're coming home, and it switches on.
you can do all of that. That's the thing. You can put timers. You can set it that if it reads it at this temperature, it does this, or if it's at this humidity, or if it's at this air quality. It is bonkers. But the next thing I do want to get is the vacuum. So the little, the one. So they have a couple in their range, but I want to get the one that does the mopping because we've got tiled floors.
You have to get the one that has the sensor on top.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. I've got a Xiaomi air fryer. Got it.
So I want to get the air fryer as well. Even though I have a Philips, quite a nice big Philips, but for the sake of it, like, I want to be able to tell my air fryer to turn on for no reason. And the only problem is, how do I get the food in it?
So I think what you do is you take your food out the freezer in the morning to defrost in the air fryer. And then you set it to start cooking when you're on your way home. So by the time you get home, you can take it out.
If you're doing something like chicken breasts that are frozen, or like pork chops that are frozen, that actually, I didn't even think of that. That is actually, that is next level, Terrence. That is genius level thinking right there. I'm proud of you. Well done. You've outdone yourself with that one.
I am a tech guy now. Right, so I'm going to pour myself a Guinness.
Good lad.
I do have 10 Christmas facts for you.
Okay.
Do you have anything on the Christmas origins while I pour my Guinness for the people?
So the only origin story I know, while you're busy, is the old Christian upbringing. It's the birth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and pretty much it is just a celebration of that fact. Whereas I actually have no cooking clue where Santa Claus comes from and where the gifting comes from. I know the feasting forms part of the celebration of the birth of Christ, and you got to celebrate it. So that's how I understand the food and the feast and the big meal to come in. The gifting, maybe celebrating as well. Can't say that I'm 100% sure on that. But yeah, so that's pretty much the little bit I know about the history of Christmas. Just the classic, brought up going to Sunday school, the birth of Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with my most amazing fact. Something you probably know. Do you know the origin of Santa, as we know him today, was invented by Coca-Cola?
No way.
Yeah. So,
Explains the red and white.
right, I've got it here. Okay, the modern image of Santa Claus with the red suit, white beard, and the jolly demeanor was popularized by Coca-Cola in the 1930s. The company commissioned artist Haddon Sundblom, don't know, to create a series of Christmas ads featuring a warm, friendly, and plump Santa enjoying a Coke. These images helped cement the version of Santa we know today, though the figure of Santa had evolved over the centuries before this. Now, so the Santa we know today, the big red and white, fat guy, the white beard, that was invented by Coca-Cola for an ad. Just so you know. So, if anyone's interested in advertising and the power of advertising, Coca-Cola really knows what they're doing. The origin of Santa Claus. The character of Santa Claus is based on Saint Nicholas, a 4th century Greek bishop known for his generosity, especially towards children. Over time, Saint Nicholas became entwined with various folklore and traditions, including those of the Dutch Sinterklaas, eventually morphing into Santa Claus we know today. So, Sinterklaas was a Dutch mythology about a. I know it's not Krampus, but I think it's the opposite of Krampus. Krampus is Nordic, and he is like an evil version of Santa.
Okay.
But they mixed that, Santa Claus, which I believe is the opposite of that, with Saint Nicholas, as in someone that is generous, that gives you presents on that specific day. That's the whole Santa Claus. That's how it evolved over the years.
Okay.
Okay. The first Christmas card. The first commercially produced Christmas card was designed by John Calcott Horsley in 1843 in London. The card depicted a family celebrating Christmas and included a greeting, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It was commissioned by Sir Henry Cole, who was a key figure in the development of the postal system in Britain. So, the origin of a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year card was popularized in Britain. Now, I want you to choose between the next 4. The Christmas tree tradition, the song Jingle Bells, the Advent calendar, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I think obviously you got to know where the fudge Rudolph comes from. I mean, a reindeer with a red nose. And then I'm also quite curious about the Advent calendar, because I don't. That sounds like another marketing thing to me.
You think so?
That sounds like another sell people things move to me.
I'm missing Guinness everywhere.
With your magical machine there. Ooh, just the tip.
It's gonna smell like Guinness for days. On my mat as well.
Yeah, no. when stuff gets into these, is yours also like a cloth on one side and kind of rubbery?
It's a carpet, yeah.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, the perfect Guinness. What can I say? I'm freaking genius.
Other than the one you buy from the pub, straight from the barrel.
Oh yeah, true. But this is just as good because you can have it at home for like half the price. Okay, so The Advent calendar has its origins in the 19th century Germany. It was originally a way for children to count down the days until Christmas with simple chalk marks or a small picture. The first printed Advent calendar appeared in 1908, and today many Advent calendars contain small chocolates and treats behind each door. So they used to just draw pictures, and then obviously marketing. How do we sell? So you 100% spot on there. The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph was created by Robert L. May in 1939 as part of a holiday marketing campaign. So Christmas is just marketing. That's all it is. For Montgomery Ward department store. His story became a beloved Christmas classic, and the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, written by May's brother-in-law Johnny Marks, helped cement his place in Christmas lore. So it was a department store. It was literally like Pick and Pay, making up a story, and then suddenly it's part of Christmas.
Well, I think back then your department store literally sold everything from pharmaceuticals to coffins to everything. But no, that's wild. So then his brother must have been the one that generated that whole Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Exactly.
From 1939. I can only imagine what that must have sounded like back then. I'm actually trying to think what kind of instrumental they would have. I'm gonna have to go on YouTube that actually now. See what the.
Check it out. Split the G.
Hold that glass level, man.
It is. I've been practicing.
Oh, clearly.
Right. Then we have the real White Christmas. Okay. White Christmas is the most popular Christmas song of all time, written by Irving Berlin and first performed by Bing Crosby in 1942. The song reflects the desire for a snowy Christmas, but in many parts of the world, a white Christmas is a rarity. The song's nostalgic tone has helped make it synonymous with the holiday season. So, how's it go? Sing it?
What, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No, the White Christmas.
Oh, I don't actually know White Christmas. I've never been a big Christmas person.
Dreaming. Do you know that? Yes, of a White Christmas. They had snow in New York on Christmas Day. Isn't that crazy?
That is actually crazy. That must have been. That must have been something cool.
Christmas. Yeah.
Like, back to my time in America. I walked through New York.
You've been to America?
Oh, I've been to America? Yeah, I know, shit. I was in New York for like 2 days. Technically waiting for my plane, but we won't talk about that. But no, like, it was whimsical and, well, maybe as an outsider, it feels pretty wild. But I can only imagine how flippin' cool, as a tourist, it must be to go there and have it snow. I'm pretty sure the locals are probably like, oh, this is shit. This is screwing with the traffic, blah, blah, blah. But there's, from a tourist side of things, that whoever was there on holiday got their money's worth, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Realistically, snow, as fun as it is, it's a nuisance. Because you can't get to work, you can't do anything.
Oh yeah, because you got to work.
Unless you live in the city where you can maybe walk. But even then, you're slipping and sliding, and if there's cars driving, they're making the snow dirty. So snow's only good in like
dirty.
Sure, like the snow. When you drive through the snow, whatever was trapped below and whatever your tires have been through gets trapped in the snow.
Oh.
So the snow turns brown. So you don't have white snow in the city. It's literally just brown snow. And it's like when I look out my front door, because it's just fields, it's very nice. Like it's just white, and you don't see something like that. It's like if you go to the middle of Canada when it's snowing. It's like, this is what when you go skiing, this is what it looks like. This is beautiful. But in the city, it gets washed away, and it's really gross. It's a nuisance, as beautiful as it is.
Okay, that's cool. Well,
Cool.
cool, literally.
Nice. Okay, last one. Christmas around the world. Christmas traditions vary wildly around the world. Christmas traditions vary widely around the world. For example, in Japan, it's common to eat KFC for Christmas dinner. Probably marketing. A tradition that began as part of a successful marketing campaign in the 1970s. In Mexico, Las Posadas is a major part of the holiday season, where people reenact Mary and Joseph's search for shelter. In Italy, children await the visit of La Befana, a friendly witch who brings gifts on Epiphany, January 6th. So in Italy, they celebrate it on January 6th. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
And in America, they just celebrate January 6th for other reasons. Do you know what those reasons are?
No, tell me.
No, we'll get kicked off. Just search January 6th after this.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, that's some Christmas facts for you that I managed to find. Really interesting, but I think our takeaway from this is that it is all marketing.
I think, yeah, I 100% agree. This is definitely one of those things where the marketing and the sales sides of things have made it what it is. Not the religious meanings and all of that stuff, as much as people want to claim that. It's been made popular purely off the sake that people went, we need a reason to make people buy stuff. We're going to make it Christmas. And it's just going to be it. Where, I mean, KFC, Coca-Cola, every department store you've ever heard of, they're all... KFC. I mean, it even works for them. They're red and white. It just makes sense that it would work. What else? Well, and then, yeah, you say Coca-Cola.
The advent calendar thing.
The advent calendar thing. I mean, nowadays you get the advent calendar. So, like you said, it mostly originated with chocolates and that sort of thing at first.
No, it was pictures. People draw pictures.
Sorry, yes. Pictures, then evolved into chocolates.
Yeah.
Now you can get advent calendar for anything. You can get it for clothing. You can get it for tools. You can get it for fishing gear. You can, if you can imagine it.
It's in an advent calendar.
It's in an advent calendar.
It's like rule 32 of advent calendars.
Yes. I'm pretty sure there is a rule 32 of advent calendars as well. Especially with that new site that people pay to watch stuff that's free as well. You can get advent calendars of that too.
Yeah. Why would you pay? Anyway, besides the point, this is a Christmas special.
Whole other topic.
We'll set that up for next week. Make sure to like and subscribe. So it's all marketing, right? Okay. At what point did it? Because I've heard, and I don't know, and I probably need to fact check this, but not Christmas, the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ, which is essentially what Christmas, or the Christians are trying to say that Christmas is related to. Like, I know that we've just discovered that Christmas is a marketing scheme. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
And the birth of Jesus is what they use to market that in most cases. But at what point did it switch? Because I've heard that celebration used to be earlier in the year. The birth of Jesus used to be in like August or something.
I mean, yeah. I'd have to double check on that. But Thanksgiving. What is Thanksgiving for again? It's more of an American thing.
Thanksgiving, I think, is to do with their like independence or something to do with that. Not Independence Day, but something to do with like Congress and the letter.
Some-
What's it?
Some political thing
What did they
in
sign?
America. Give me 1 second.
What did Nicolas Cage try to steal? The Declaration of Independence.
Don't worry, Google's gonna tell me everything. Holiday originated from the harvest feast in 1621, when the Wampanoag people and the Prussian colonists in Plymouth, Massachusetts, came together to celebrate their first successful harvest. The feast lasted 3 days and included deer, corn, shellfish, and roasted meat.
Wait, so it was when people came in.
1621. So the colonists and the local Native Americans.
So it's literally it's the birth of America is what they're celebrating, because that's when they got there
In essence.
earlier. They got there earlier in the 1600s, and this was the first time that they were able to lay fields and harvest and whatever.
Okay, so there's more. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah,
Go on.
Originally, supposedly from 1621, but the holiday was only official in 1863, when President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed it a national holiday. So it seems like it used to be one of those things where it was just one of those kind of days that some people acknowledged and others didn't until 1863. So that's interesting.
Like Father's Day.
Yeah, kind of like Father's Day, where it kind of was a thing. And now, since then, it has evolved over time, obviously, and its meaning and celebration continue to change. For example, in 1939, this is now again linking with Christmas and the Coca-Cola adverts. It's all the same time period between
Yeah,
then
the
and
1900s. Suddenly, people decided this is how we're going to advertise.
so again, now another president making money. President Franklin D. Roosevelt moved Thanksgiving up a week to try and boost retail sales during the Great Depression. This was met with opposition, and in 1941 Thanksgiving was moved back to its current correct date. I mean, what? That is...
Okay, but what they moved it back, okay, and then they introduced Black Friday, when everyone gets paid.
Yes. And that is... You're gonna make me mad now. So
It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
We're happy. We're drinking. We're happy. The original... I know Black Friday has been a thing in America for a lot longer than in South Africa, for example. When it first started here, all the stores used it as like a proper time to do clearances. Like proper 50%, 75% off. We're now, maybe because...
But
of
it's also,
economy-
sorry, it was off of stuff that people needed.
Yeah. Or
Like it
popular
wasn't,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Now it's like a 100-inch TV, you can get 25% off.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, they do a 25% off every 3 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's no longer a big thing. It's now just the same sales they usually do. Or I know it's not something I think that's been tracked so accurately in South Africa, but in Australia, there's an app that tracks all the prices of your groceries. So all the big retails, Woolworths, Coles, Spar, and there are a couple others. And it shows an exact trend how Woolworths has their sale, where it's actually... So there's the standard price, there's the inflated price, and then there's the sale price, which is actually the same, if not higher than the standard price.
Especially on
always-
Black Friday.
Yeah, especially on Black Friday. So, but it worked out every 2 months, which I know is a thing, because even my products every 2 months are on sale at either discount or clicks. So it's something that everyone does, but we at least don't say... We don't pretend that our normal price is our sale price. So we don't boost the price, we actually do drop. We're at the places where it's predominantly on food goods, like your chocolates and bread
Well,
and that.
Well, there is a plugin that I use. I'll have to find the name for you. But it's registers online price drops.
Oh, okay.
Mainly works on Amazon, but other online retailers you can probably find it on. But it tells you if the price was increased, dropped, what was it, what's the fluctuation. And it basically tells you, like, if I go to an Amazon product, it will pop up and say price change. Check, and then you check it, and then it shows you that a week earlier they increased the price by like 300 euros, and then they dropped it by 200. So it's actually gone up 100. So, yeah. And I work in marketing online, so I see it happen all the time. They do it every year, and every year, each year, it's getting less and less. People are being less interested in Black Friday. The sales numbers are not as high as they were the year before. Okay, so, and people are not spending as much money. And we're using that as an excuse to say, that's why your numbers are not doing so well, because you spent less than last year, not because no one's actually interested. But we won't tell them that just yet. Anyway, so it comes to like the Wednesday, and they say, oh, we want to do Black Friday. And it's like, okay, well, it's too late now. It's like, okay, well, let's just do anything. And then we got to scramble and put some kind of ads together, which will never get approved in time. But yeah, that's what it's pretty much like across everyone. Like I had people from the UK, people from America, people from Canada, people from Puerto Rico, all over. No, we're not doing Black Friday. Monday to Wednesday, each one of them. We want to do Black Friday. Here's our Black Friday stuff. Black Friday and Cyber Week.
Oh yes, and Cyber Week.
Yeah.
I know in South Africa, Takealot started that craze. I think it was Blue Dot Monday or something, where it was their Cyber sales.
Monday. Yeah.
Cyber Monday. And they call it the Blue Dot, because obviously their logo's got a blue dot and blah blah blah. But yeah, I know they kicked it off. Although, not that I've been following it too tentatively, but the whole Takealot versus Amazon thing, now that we have Amazon in South Africa, there's now a new warehouse down in the Cape. So actually, that inspires me to maybe test out the Amazon shipping and everything, just to see if it equates to or is anything like Takealot, or if it's better. Although I think in South Africa it's going to be pretty much the same case where all of the delivery services are subcontracted. It's not actually going to be an Amazon truck. It's just going to be some guy.
It's not
with a
Amazon.
bucky.
In the UK, I think they do Amazon trucks. In Germany, I think they do Amazon trucks. But in Ireland, we don't have Amazon. I use Amazon UK or Germany. And yeah, it delivers with local delivery services. But it comes the next day, so...
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, so I'll have to see. But that's kind of the pity in South Africa, where everything is... It's just so much cheaper for them to subcontract and put everyone on short-term work leases, or not work leases, but work contracts, because then they don't have to pay any benefits, no medical, no dental, no providence or retirement annuities. They just...
Yep. The nice thing about Amazon being based there is that you'll be able to get stuff at normal prices, right? Like, because anyone can sell on Amazon. So if I make computer mouses, okay, it's in my best interest to have that on Amazon available as well as on my local store. Because if someone's searching on Amazon, I want to show up. So now you can go on Amazon and you don't need to go to a PC specialist or game or something looking for an inflated price, which you could get from Amazon. So the fact that it's based there, I think it's actually going to be a benefit, especially for online shoppers. For me, I do buy off Amazon quite a bit. The prices are slightly more expensive because it's in pounds. And pounds are 1.3 or 4 €2. So whatever the price is, I have to increase it by like €10. But yeah, what was that?
Block of us.
Okay.
Kind of be choking to death on stream on the video.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably get views for it, but
I'll make sure I put it first.
that'll be the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
It'll just be Terrence by himself playing darts. I think that's something. But we speak of how no one's interested in Black Friday and the prices. It has been a heavy December for me. So I'm one of the lucky people that get a bonus. Or not a bonus, but a 13th check.
Definitely lucky.
You know, call it a bonus, call it a 13th check,
Count
whatever you
your
want to call it.
blessings.
Exactly. But I had to deal with the downside of having a bigger second-hand car. Again, complaining. Where I had to do the front discs and brake pads along with the normal service. 8K, just gone. Had to put new tires. And I was going to go with either a pair of Paredes or Michelins. That was going to set me back. You get the highest mileage out of those.
Okay.
And they just...
But in 2 years from now, you're going to have enough money for new tires. So.
I mean, I hope so. You forget I have a kid now, so...
You'll have another one by then.
Oh, no, please. No. Well, I don't know if I can afford to put this one through daycare. Now I gotta get two. But, so then that was gonna cost 15 to put 4 tires on. But Tiger and Tire were having a deal on their Yokohamas. So I had a pair of those for 11. So that's 20k, just the whole bonus just gone with the
That's
wind.
ridiculous. You should file your tax returns so
I
that you can make it to January.
I mean, I wish I could do that now. But I've got to wait till June before I can do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now the SARS doesn't let you do anything until June. Like the website only opens on June for me to adjust.
Oh, so you've done... But haven't you...
So I did this.
You did
last year's
2022. You did 22. No, you did 23 in June.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so 24 you have to do next year, June.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because our financial year is only ends in Feb.
Ours is March to March, but I can file my returns in December.
Yeah, so now ours
which I do, so that I get paid. It gets paid into my January salary.
Yeah, so I don't know how or why it works the way it works here, but ours is Feb to Feb, but you can only do anything in June.
That's
so
because
in June
SARS
they
is terrible.
open it. Yes, but at least it's getting better. So like all your stuff gets automatically loaded now.
Okay.
So in the past, your medical aid, all your IOP5s, the IOP5s have been going for a while. So like your company submitting. That's now like law, where the companies have to submit on your behalf. Where, okay, I think it was before we started working, but it used to just be where it was on the onus of the person, the employee,
Yes.
where now it's law that the company has to submit it. I think it was also because too many people were doing fraud and just not saying their work.
I wouldn't even call it fraud. I would say that they were literally not doing it because they didn't know how.
Well, I mean, that's the other big thing.
They didn't know they needed to do it.
Didn't know you needed to. So that's the other big thing. Why you have to, or the companies have to do it. And then also, so your medical aid also automatically uploads now, where you used to have to download a thing or request your thing from your medical aid, and then you'd have to submit it, and then you wait for it to be checked, and then you get all of that nonsense. I do also submit for my vehicle, but then I'm also limited by how much travel allowance the company puts in on your payslip. So for argument's sake, let's say they put your vehicle allowance at thumb suck and make up a number. 3,500.
Okay.
So 3,500 times 12. 42,000.
Why don't you just do like 100, dude?
Let's call it 42. That's how much you're capped at. You cannot get paid back more from tax. You can't get back more than 42,000. So if your vehicle
So it's actually in your best interest to drive more than that.
No.
To get the most of can.
It's in your best interest to get
To drive
into
that
a
exact.
company that has a bigger car allowance.
Okay,
'Cause
and
then
what
you get
about me
back.
who works from home?
So then you claim back your office space. So say you're paying 10 grand rent.
Okay.
And your office space accounts is a room that is 3/10 the floor space of your house. So then you do actually have to get an accountant to do the actual sum for this.
Yep.
But then you can claim back 3/10 of your rent.
Wow.
You can claim that back from SARS because you're working from home. And then you can
Okay.
claim back once off your computer, and then they pay off a portion of, you put that against your thing because you have to have the computer to work and your screens and blah, blah, blah. So you can put all of that as well into and above the room. But the computer stuff's a once off, where the room space you'll get
Yep.
yearly as long as you work from home.
Yeah. So in Ireland, I have a rent tax. So you get tax credits for if you're a renter.
Okay.
You get a marriage credit. So if you're married, you get credit for that. Work from home credit. So you get credit for working from home because you're saving on travel. So they give you a tax credit for that. Then we also have electricity and it was work from home and electricity work from home. So I get a claim for the electricity I used during that work from home period. So then last year I had to say, these are my working hours. This is how much electricity, this was my electricity bill. And then they just calculated, okay, well, your bill was this much. You only worked this much. There's a portion for that. And then I submit all of that, and mine plus Justine's together gets added to the next salary. It gets paid through. So, it's always quite nice to get that lump sum, and they've increased the rent tax. So per person, it is a €500 rent tax for the year. Okay, so married couple, we get 1,000. They've doubled it now. So 2,000 rent tax.
Golly.
You do have to pay a portion of that, so you don't get the full 2,000.
You get
you
taxed
get
on that portion.
Yes. So I know it's so stupid, but you basically get back.
that's-
They take let's say 30% of that, so you still get
A good chunk of
1,000.
cheese.
What's my math? How's my math? 1,600. Don't know.
Could be more.
More than that. Let's just say I'll aim low and then avoid disappointment.
30% of 1,000 is 300.
30% of 2,000.
1/4. I mean, you'd get
1/4.
out 1/4.
1/4. Yeah.
If you go 1,000, because you'll get taxed 30%. Justine will get taxed 30%. So your 700 each will make
Yes.
1/4.
Yes.
At least that's how I've worked it out. That could be wrong.
I don't know. Anyway, add it within all the other stuff as well.
Oh, that's quite nice, especially to get that if you do it and you get it in your January. Because January is always heavy.
Yeah, so previously, I've always done it for December so that it gets in December salary so that I can use it for January, right? Or I use it in December, then normal salary January. This year, because Justine has just started working in the middle of the year, she's only going to be a registered employee from January. So I can only file in January. But she will get the tax back for these months that she's been working. So
okay.
anyway, before we let the people go, do you have any New Year resolutions?
Oh, the only resolutions I have are like those proper generic, stupid ones. Because honestly,
Get
now
fit, get money.
get fit, get money. The get fit's a big one though, because it's the first year where I have genuinely not exercised, not played sports, haven't gone fishing
The
much.
pop is coming.
I mean, I need to afford food first for that to happen, but that's a get rich part of the New Year's resolution coming in. But no, genuinely, it's been horrible. I walk up. Okay, there's a bit of a mean hill that I gotta walk up. I mean, it's probably only 80 meters, like there and back, but it's a gradient. Let me tell you, it's a gradient. And when I carry the trash out once a week, I come back and I'm sweating and I'm huffing and I'm
That's your
puffing.
exercise.
That's my exercise. I've got a bicep pump because it's usually 2 bags. One bag's got the nappies and all that's odds and ends, and the other one's just like general trash. By the time I come back, I've got a full-on pump. My legs are burning, my knees hurt, my calves are dead. I'm stiff the next day. Oh, that's horrible. So yeah, that's my resolution. I'm gonna do the mid-mile.
Next year.
Next year,
Isn't that in March?
probably.
Good luck to you.
I'm gonna drown in the mid-mile. And yeah, my super ambitious goal is in 2 years' time, 2026. I think it's the 100th, either the 50th or the 100th. No, the 100th comrades.
Oh, okay.
So that's my 2-year goal. Even
Yeah,
if I've
you're gonna
got
start now. You're gonna
yeah,
start.
no,
now.
I'm literally gonna. That's the get fit part of this year's training to prep for 2 years' time, qualify for comrades.
If you take it seriously, I will buy you a GoPro to strap to your chest.
I already have a GoPro. Don't worry.
No, I'll buy you the latest one to
Oh,
strap to
God.
your chest,
Okay, I'll keep
and then
you
you
up to
can
date.
vlog, and then you can use the other one to vlog.
I'll keep you up to date.
Uh,
But otherwise,
Cool.
than you, what you got on your side?
For me, yes, I would like to get fit. I would like to start playing a sport. I would like to save up some money to come back and visit South Africa in October. That would be nice. But the main thing, the thing that I am passionate about, is that this past year, I made a resolution that I was going to upload a certain amount of YouTube videos and get them up and start building something. I got very close, but the year got away from me. The goal was 50, I think, and I got 30 videos, which is not bad. But yeah, so my resolution is to keep pushing, keep writing the next cipher. I think that's what Eminem says. I want to hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers on my other channel. And on TikTok, I want to be able to go live. So there's a bunch of things you got to tick off before you can be eligible to go live on TikTok.
And then stay live and not get banned.
No, I don't think I'll get banned. Some of those things are so bad, I think I'll be fine.
No, that's bad.
But, Pencil, if someone wanted to follow you, where could they find you?
If they want to follow me, they can find me on Instagram, Vince_Gordon. Be nice to me and maybe I'll let you follow me. Otherwise, I think another place to just check on and catch the updates and the little highlights is on TikTok with globalbuggers_pod. Nice little place to catch all the little highlights, so that's quite a nice little place.
And we
to catch
are
us.
uploading them now. So
And we're back up and loading. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a dead patch where we forgot who was doing what. My bad. And yeah. Otherwise, Terence, where are they going to find you?
you can follow me at Scarlet Marketing on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, anything. And subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.